I want to make the best or one of the best horror films ever made. Now, this next film that I'm making, Rabbit Hole, my second feature film, I don't just want to make another horror film that scares people, I want to make something that is generally considered one of the top horror films. And how do I do that? I look at movies that are considered the top horror films of all time. Halloween, Jaws, the classics, modern movies. I've seen a list. Get Out is on there. I think The Conjuring's on there. I study the bad ones too, so I know what not to do. It's a story that is gonna take 2 movies to tell. But the first movie, if I'm not fortunate enough to get a second part, it could stand on its own. I want a story with characters that you care for, or maybe you hate them. Characters that are already going through stuff before the movie starts, and they have their own baggage, and it's how do they deal with the bad stuff that's going on within the movie, given they already have that baggage that they came with. My character and my girlfriend in the film were going through a breakup, and we're there at the cabin, we're trying to make things work. So it's like, how's the character that's already had it up to here with like life and everything annoys them deal with the added pressure of the stuff that's happening in the film? The other lead girl, she's going through a loss in the family, and it's like, how do you deal with the stuff that's going on in the movie, given you just lost someone really close to you, and they might be part of what's going on in the story. And 2 other characters, they just graduated college and they're away in the cabin, to have a good time and celebrate. So it's like, you came here to celebrate, but then all this bad stuff's happening. How do you deal with that? I want characters that you care for, maybe even hate them, and then they die, and then you're like, hooray, or they die, and then you're like, oh no, they didn't make it. Characters that you don't really know if you should trust them. Are they good? Are they bad? You're not really sure what their motives are within the story. For me, this isn't just making another movie. This isn't just making a scary movie, a disturbing movie. It's making something that sticks with you, and that's why I'm making this movie. I want to make something that you watch this and you're like, damn, this is like one of the best horror films I've seen. Even if you don't think that, at least it's something that you're like, wow, like it stuck with you. You're like, you go home, you're scared, something that made you feel something. I want to make something that sticks with you, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to accomplish with this film, Rabbit Hole. And hopefully I get a sequel and I'm able to finish that story. But if I'm not, I'll do the best I can with the first part. The thing about this film is that I need help from horror fans to fund it, of course. Now, even if I don't get funding, I'll figure out a way to make it. But ultimately, I can't make it without the horror fans, because same way that I'm making the kind of movie that I would love to see in theaters, I hope that others are like, I want to watch something that's different too. I want to watch a horror movie that's gonna scare me shitless, a horror movie that's gonna make me blah blah blah. And they're willing to go, this seems like the kind of movie I would love to watch in theaters. Let me help get it made. I have to rely on people that are passionate about the genre, passionate about movies and what they want to see in theaters, and hopefully this film is something that aligns with what they would like to see be brought to life within the genre, and they are able to help me fund this film and me deliver something that I'm able to give back to them for what they were able to help me accomplish, and give back to them with the experience of watching one of the scariest, most disturbing, heartfelt horror movies I've ever seen.